love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to
funny mamas.
So now that was I would like I had to
when your son. Two funny mamas. What's with the grip?
Welcome to the show.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we've got action.
Huh? Where's hey girl? Oh, you look pretty.
I done did something wrong.
You look I gotta get some glasses. I got bags under my eyes. I think I gotta start wearing glasses.
Got this.
Hey, it's Two Funny Mamas Live. Sherri Shepherd,
Hey, I see
Kym
you.
Whitley are in Atlanta and New York, respectively. Sherri has been hosting all day. Kym, I don't want to get into what she was just doing before the show. What's up, ladies? Live crowd.
You gotta be kidding me.
What's Kym doing?
I don't know what Kym is doing. This lighting is horrible. It looks like I got bags under my eyes. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. So welcome to Two Funny Mamas. And we're doing a live. Is this in lieu of hi Kym, how'd you get up there?
Let me tell you something. I'm not sure.
I'm not quite sure what Kym is doing, but we're seeing all sorts of outdoor scenery.
I can't tell if I need to take her off.
Are you okay, Kym?
Screen or...
Oh, that's a good look.
You all right?
Oh, I can hear her.
Yeah, I'm out here in the woods, chilling. You know.
What are you doing in Atlanta? Don't sit back. You got to sit up.
Huh?
I can turn the fireplace on. You got the fireplace on the back.
Let's see. Now, this
Oh,
look
I hear
like-
man's voice.
Interesting.
No, because look. See that glare?
Oh, yeah, over here, yeah.
Oh, wait. Like
You
this.
look fine as long as you sit up close to your computer.
Got a little bit of it. Yeah.
Your
Are you
NAACP
wearing
Image
Hanes
Award winning
Your Way?
podcast.
Are you wearing Hanes Your Way up to your
That
back?
light might be better.
She ain't even hearing me making fun of her.
Did you?
Hey.
You know the podcast is live, right? Are we?
You know, we are the most unprofessional NAACP Image Award winners I have ever met in my life. I don't even know what's going on with Kym. There's a man. That's
There's
Carlton.
a dude. Oh, that's somebody you know. I was hoping it was a mystery person.
Oh, a square charger? Okay. We are. Should we start this live tomorrow?
I think maybe this is a great dress rehearsal, huh? I don't think Kym hears this either.
I mean,
Sherri's in New
showed
York.
up.
Kym's
I'm in New York.
Kym's on
Kym,
Mars.
Okay. Kym has just disappeared again. I'm in New York. And so sorry, guys. So Kym is having technical difficulties in Atlanta. It's probably all that testosterone energy and knocked out the doggone Wi-Fi. But there we go again. And then Chris? What is going on? This is the craziest
so
live
confused.
I have ever been on in my life.
I like that.
Kym,
This is the light. Oh, maybe I put it right here.
Kym.
Then I can have the fireplace. And the light on.
Kym,
Maybe
can you
we
hear
should
us?
Next week.
Oh, you can see me, but I
Can you
can't
hear
hear
us?
anything. Oh, we're on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We've been on. Okay, everybody in this live is going, what the heck is wrong with them?
This is Chris's fault for sure.
It's the black.
Logged out once.
To the blackboard. Oh yeah, it turns on right here. That's the craziest thing. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so Kym is frozen. So I don't know. We're doing this live, which is in lieu of
Uh-huh.
the live is in lieu of the podcast.
Oh, you got light on you.
Yeah, I tried to get a ring light. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So we're good.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Act like the show starts in 3, 2,
Well,
One.
my light is messed up. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Hi, y'all. Oh, Sherri, you look good. I look crazy.
No, you don't.
I don't look too bright out in the woods. Oh,
You
there
look
we go.
fine. You look
Oh,
fine.
good. Oh, you look cute. So hi everyone. So this is okay. I don't know why I can't get it together, Chris.
This episode is getting its number revoked, and we're just going
How
to
did
call it.
we
It was a
win
live
an
stream.
NAACP Image Award? How?
I just want everybody that feels like blaming the white dude. I'll take the blame. This is my fault.
Well, somebody got to take the
Welcome,
blame.
everybody. Welcome to a live Two Funny Mamas. I'm Kym Whitley. That is the extraordinary Sherri Shepherd working on her lighting. Chris is in the background talking about us. This is really out of control. But first of all, I mean, Sherri, I don't know why you keep changing your light. You look perfect. You look more. I'm the one that look crazy out in the wilderness with the winter hat and the sunglasses on.
No, you
Look,
don't.
I don't know
You
what
look
I'm
really
doing.
pretty.
Oh well, I'll take it. Well, thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
First of all, yeah, you look perfect. Look at you.
I was sleeping when the podcast came on.
That sounds familiar.
Oh,
Good morning, heartache.
what
Da,
you
da, da,
want,
da.
die for
Good
you.
morning, heartache. I thought you died
Last night.
last
Yeah.
night. I
Well, wait, why are we
saw you.
singing? Can we say thank you, everyone, for voting for us for the NAACP Award? This is our first podcast since we won NAACP. What are you doing? Since Chris,
Listen.
Listen.
All right. This is the NAACP Image Award is a big deal, and I'm really glad we could give our best effort on our first show back.
look at her. Look
What's
at her.
happening? What is
This
happening?
is why we won, because Sherri
This is-
Shepherd shows her body parts.
Listen.
This is why we won right here.
The real reason you won is because the fans are amazing. They looked out for you. They voted
Can I
with
say-
all their family's emails.
Yes.
Can I say we were so surprised? So not that we didn't believe in our fans, but we're so
Right.
thankful. Because I thought Jay-Z and Beyonce had it on lock with Michelle Williams. And I thought that Tamar Braxton had it on lock because she got 4 sisters and a mama.
Right.
And, they got all of these, IG, their IG pages. And then I was like, okay, the Sunrise Project, they got a lot of people that they appeal to. And Dr. Thema, she's not, I thought she was a therapist to the star, me, but turns out she got a lot of clients. So I was very surprised. And so what happened was John Murray had she acquires advertisers for us. And
Sheila Eldridge.
And
You
she
said
had
John Murray.
But she had called John to say that we won. So John called both of us. John Murray, who's now the executive producer, I got to say that now, of the Sherri Show. She called John Murray, and John called both of us on the line. I was in the back of an Uber in New York City, and I guess, Kym, you had gotten cut off, and then I got cut off. So John told you, because I got cut off, and Sheila told me, and I was screaming. And then I had wanted to do a live to surprise you. But then John told me, I already told Kym, and I was mad and hung up on him. I want to tell you. I was so mad.
We were really shocked and excited, but I was more shocked. I was more shocked at our acceptance speech. I was like, we really let that go on the air?
I know.
And
Because
then
we did our acceptance speech
Right.
late at night, and I was really irritable. So we did it, I think, 2 or 3 times, and I got more and more irritable. I was irritable at Chris. I was irritable at Kym. I was ready to go. And we put out one bad one, and I was like, it's fine.
Yes.
I think I was frowning at Kym, and Chris was talking, and I was like, it is fine.
I was
Thank
like,
you
you're gonna do another take, right? They're like, it's good.
Thank
They're
you.
gonna laugh.
Thank you, Chris. I was like, no, let's do one more. She was like, it's fine. I was like, okay. Then I looked at it. My brother calls me. He was like, we got to get you a better mic. Sherri had the gold mic and she had her hair all gold and the background gold. She looked like a winner. Where's your mic? Okay.
Oh gosh! Wow, that's
That,
kind of harsh.
that was my brother Scott.
That's really harsh.
Oh, Kym.
The whole time Kym was. What are you eating?
on.
What
I
are
do
you
this
eating?
for Chris. I mean, I'm something I'm not supposed to, a chicken wing, but I'm hungry. We eat on the podcast. We drink on the podcast. Nope, my fans don't want my blood sugar to drop. So tell me,
So real
are
quick,
you coming?
go ahead.
Will
So-
you?
go ahead.
Are we walking together to pick up our award, our NAACP award? Are we going?
No, I think they ship it to us.
Nope, nope. You can pick it up on Saturday at the Roosevelt.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But you got
So
to
you think-
RSVP.
Do we got to get dressed up to pick it up?
Uh-huh.
Why
Because
we
there'll
gotta
be
get dressed
cameras.
up?
Important question from Marcia. Ranch or blue cheese, Kym?
Blue cheese, Marsha. Blue cheese. I like what you're talking about, Marsha. Okay, look at Sherri. Sherri, just wear. You're right. You have to have makeup on. Me too.
Because I can't just wear sunglasses because they're going to want, you know. Can we send like our assistants to pick it up?
That's rude.
I think they want us to come to this reception.
What if I give them my Federal Express account number? Can they FedEx it to us?
That's a
No,
big award.
I think we're supposed to go to the reception and say thank you to the people.
I'm gonna call them and
Thank
tell
you
them
to
to just
what
send it to
people?
Midcoast
What do we
Probably
think?
Media.
some
We're thanking our
sponsors.
fans right now. I'm sorry, Chris. What'd you say?
We are.
I'm gonna call them and have them ship it to Midcoast Media. It's gonna sit on our mantle.
That would be funny. You got an NAACP Image Award sitting on your mantle.
You bet.
But I was wondering if Chris can get a statue. He deserves one.
Because
Yeah, I
we
gotta-
got to get
Go
make
off.
up. If we go pick it up,
You
they
gonna
got to
go
make
off,
up our
watch.
faces and everything.
Go ahead, Kym.
No, it's Saturday.
Sherri,
With Angela Bassett?
see, and you can talk
Get-
about me being bad.
Hit it. Kym, what were you saying?
Okay.
She mad because she got to go pick up the statue. Look at her face.
Edie just said I'll be done. I'll be already made up so I can go pick it up.
Look at that. So we can go together.
Well, Kym, what were you saying?
I want to know, Sherri, who is going to get Chris his statue?
Chris doesn't get a statue
Why not? Why doesn't Chris get a statue?
because he's not one of the hosts.
But we thanked him. I think we should work on getting him a statue.
No,
Thanks, Kym.
Sheila's not getting one. She's not one of the hosts. We thank the people who made this happen. The nomination that and Edie said that's her and Siobhan every week, our assistants.
Oh yeah, they're help. Yeah, they're a lot of help. Yeah, they're great. They're so thorough at getting you guys booked weeks in advance. Thank you, Edie and Siobhan. Wow, you guys are killing it.
Disagree.
Yeah, geez. Don't. Wow.
Edie and Siobhan keep trying to get our schedules together, and they'll get dates,
Oh,
but
I feel
Kym
so
will
bad
book
for
a
them.
movie or something, and then she's not available. And then I was supposed to.
Me, you're in New York on a whole different time zone. So whatever, we're gonna go pick up our statue Saturday. Hey, first of all, let's just go ahead and clear this out and say thank you, everyone. Once
Yes.
again, we are really excited. Please disregard Eveline over there with the negative, evil, tired, and her hair and craziness. She is truly excited, but she's been doing
No.
Wendy Williams.
Don't even get me wrong. I'm so excited.
Oh, we can tell.
No, I am very excited. I just thought that they shipped the award. I didn't
They
know that I
will.
was
They
required
will.
to go. Huh? They didn't
I
say anywhere in the contract we got to pick it up because I'll give them my
First of all-
Federal Express account number. I didn't know that, so it just threw me for a loop.
It just would be nice to pick it up on Saturday. If not, they're gonna send it to you, I'm sure. Just tell us about Wendy this week on Wendy. Tell us.
What is this a show?
No, I think I made the announcement on Tuesday that
Which was a very special day. It was 2/22/22.
where can I go play the lotto?
Right, that's what we should have done.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So I met this man because, of course, I'm okay. So I made the announcement that I'm getting my own talk show. Thank you, Lord, in September called Sherri. So anyway, I'm looking for apartments that will take Lexi. That's the problem. I've been not sleeping, anxiety because Lexi is a 130-pound Cane Corso. She's an Italian Mastiff, and I'm like anxious because Lexi, they got a restricted dog list in New York for some apartments. Number one is a German Shepherd. Number two is a Rottweiler. Number three is a Pit Bull. And number four is a Corso. And I'm going, that's my dog. And she's a guard dog. So she wants to fight other dogs. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So nobody will take a Corso. Why am I telling this story? So I go to Harlem. I go to Harlem to look for like a brownstone. And the realtor tells me when I'm looking at the one brownstone, Kym, I'm gonna send it to you. And she goes, my client just won $300 million. And he won another million last week. So he buys brownstones and guts them out and fixes them up and then rents them out. So he had one that had been empty since July. So he's
What?
into this. Yeah, really. I met a $300 million lotto winner. So he picked us up in his new Porsche, took us to the brownstone. And I say this to say because he plays the numbers all the time. He's a retired post office worker and he plays these numbers. And so I asked him, I said, how do I play the lotto to win even, gosh, 500,000? And he said, you made your announcement on 2/22/22. Then he said, when is your birthday? Because he's into signs. And I said, it's 4/22. And he goes, oh, that's another 22. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. So it's two twos. 2 equals 4. So 2 in my birthday, 2. Then I announced on 2/22/22. 2/22/22. I think I'm getting mixed. So he says you got to play that number. But now I don't know whether to play 2/2/22 or 2/2/2. How many twos I got to put in?
You wasted a lot of our time listening to you. Because
we're just going to read listener comments the rest of the show.
Right, because Chris, I don't understand. First of all, she was supposed to play it on that day or thereafter. So he's telling her something. And what you should have done, this is what I'm saying. When you ask the man and you say, what am I supposed to do? $300 million? You could have been like, look, we can make this simple. Just give me 500,000 or give me $1 million. Just ask them. Closed mouth don't get fed.
There's no man that's going to give you $1 million and you're not giving him no poom poom. What are you talking about?
Oh, look. Then you should have gave him some poom poom. You look, because you've done it for free. You definitely need to do for $1 million.
So I'm supposed to play it on that day?
I don't think you're supposed to say, oh, let me play this number.
I was going to play it before I left. Are you saying I missed out? Like
No. Go ahead and keep playing it, but it might win.
Oh, man.
But I want 10%. Just because I want to say this on air.
So 10%? For what?
For giving you good advice.
And guess whose building he lives in? He's got a penthouse. I went to his penthouse and I watched a sci-fi movie with him. Guess who? Did you ever go to Tom's house for dinner when Tom lived in New York in that penthouse?
Oh, Tom, yeah, me and Tom were just talking about that. He said he's gonna come back and get another one for about a month.
He lives in a penthouse in the same building as Tom. So
did you say I've been to this building before?
No, because you know why you don't? Because with men with that much money, they always want to know they're the first with everything in your life.
Was he black or white? Was he black? White.
He was black.
He was black?
Yeah, he was black. I
Was
said
he
was
married?
retired. I said he was a retired postal worker.
Is he married?
No, he's single. He's single.
And you didn't throw nothing at him?
No, because I want to rent this brownstone.
Okay, did you give him my number?
No,
this
I didn't.
Bullshit right here. Let me hang up. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm leaving.
I will though. He knows who you
No,
are.
no, no, no. This is what I don't understand. You use a hater. Why
I know
wouldn't
I'm
you
not a
say,
hater.
you know what? I can't do nothing with you or get I want this brownstone. But I got this girl. She just won an award, an image award. She got long, black, luxurious hair. I mean brown. Yeah, brown, luxurious hair. And that she is funny,
I said my
smart.
girlfriend Kym, and he said Kym Whitley. Sugar. He knew who you were.
Tell him I will put on the whole sugar outfit. I can't fit in no Porsche though. It's too little. If you get a Porsche truck,
No,
we
he
can
got
go
the
out.
porch with 4 doors.
Yeah, I can't slide into that. That ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, he's single. He's single, and he's got a lot of money. He's got a 3-story penthouse, and he had a wraparound terrace around he had the whole floor. And Kym, I went outside. He took me outside, and you when you so up high, it scared me because the wind was, trees was shaking, and I thought the wind was gonna take me over the building. So I
I
said, I
believe
don't
it.
like it out here. I got to go back in. He said, no. And I was like, no, I don't like it. And I'm like, if you don't let me in, I'm start thinking you're trying to kill me.
Mm.
So he let me in.
He said
But
no.
no, he let me in. But I was like, oh my gosh. But I will bring him your phone number.
Thank you.
Why am I eating? I'm eating because you eating.
1,000 people on the live stream.
Oh yeah, y'all. We winners.
They just
Oh,
remembered
do
their
that
live.
again. You look like an ebony cover model when you did that, Sherri.
What?
When you had your hand on your face, you look like you eating too. So we're both eating. We both, yeah. There you go. So I finished eating, y'all. We had to eat because we worked so much. I know I look really crazy. Look under my
When
eyes.
I tell you
We
I
were
was so hungry,
tired.
I shot 2 shows today and I was starving. Starving.
Yeah.
Lisa Ray came on.
How was it? I didn't get to watch it because I was traveling, but I taped it at home. I can
You
watch
ain't
it
seen
tonight
none.
probably.
You haven't seen any of my Wendy episodes. Not
I
one.
have. Yes, I
No, you
have.
haven't.
I saw you with
No,
that
you
little
haven't.
bitty ass short set on. I said no, and the little coochie cutter
Oop.
outfit. I saw that. I saw you in that.
You
I
only saw
taped
it
it.
because it was everywhere because I made the announcement. You didn't watch that show.
No, that was that announcement. Okay,
If
I
you
saw
watch
you in that
what I
little.
do in my
I
announcement,
saw you in
Kim.
that little pink. I saw you in that little pink ass little short dress. Yep, you was making another announcement in that.
No, I didn't make no announcement in the pink dress. I had in the
You did
peppermint.
make an announcement in the pink dress. You made an announcement about us. What's wrong with you? I'll slap you
Oh,
through this thing.
I said our show won. What announcement did I make in the red and white suit, Kim?
New show, Sherri.
And then what did I do when I was making my announcement?
Start crying and bullshitting and
Kym, I checked out Daily Pop, and Kym was clowning you for.
She did. What did she say? She was clowning me.
On Daily Pop. It was the funniest thing.
What did you say?
Chris, she don't watch the show. Why you gonna tell her?
No, I don't watch the show.
It was so cute. It was very
What
funny.
did you say?
It was funny. It was funny. She said,
said-
"You're the
she
best
said-
actress she's ever seen."
What did you say?
I said, oh, we were talking because you've been a hot topic. That was weird. I was like, she do hot topics. You've been a trending hot topic for a couple of days. Like I just saw this scroll across CNN again. I was like, okay, we get it already. Sherri's got a show.
Hating much?
But wait a minute. So it came out, we got to do hot topics on Daily Pop. And the first thing we got to go, Sherri Shepherd. Let's show the clip. Wendy, blah, blah. Sherri Shepherd.
No, we
We
can't
lose
hear
her.
you.
We lost you.
We can't hear
Kym,
you.
we can't hear you. Are you kidding me?
Kim is still talking.
You're dead. Sherri,
Kym.
she just told the punchline. Kym, we can't. She's not looking.
That's what she don't be looking in the camera. We can't.
No, we can't hear you. No, can't hear you. Can you hear
Chris.
us? There you are.
Okay,
What did you
yeah,
just do?
start over.
Because Siobhan called me. Can you text Siobhan
Yeah,
and tell her
sure.
we're doing a podcast? And
She
I
probably-
will call Todd when we're finished.
Okay, gotcha.
Huh?
You
Yeah, tell her.
I
I'll
was-
call
Restart it. Restart it. That looked so funny.
start the story.
Okay. She keep texting me. See text from Todd. Can you tell her as soon as we finish this podcast, I'm gonna call.
You could text Siobhan and tell her we're doing a
I'm doing.
podcast.
I got you.
Thank
I
you.
got you.
Okay, because
And
you know
she's gonna
what's so
text
crazy
Todd
is
when she's
that.
done.
Okay. Because I thought you're supposed to turn the notifications off on your phone so it won't do that. I did turn that off. Why is it still coming through?
Oh,
Does anybody
and
know
you
in the
can
chat?
disable it.
E
If you're on
Daily
an
Pop.
iPhone and you put, okay,
I don't know.
Okay, E Daily Pop. Sherri comes on as a hot topic, and she got her little skirt on, her little red and white houndstooth outfit, and she's like, today, 2/22/22, special day in the universe, and I get a special announcement, and then she's like, da da da. I announced it, and then at the end she goes, you know. I said, is her voice cracking? When they came up off that, I said, congratulations to my friend. I said, but did she break out into crying? Did her voice crack? I said, boy, she's always been a good actress.
That
I
was
didn't say that.
terrible what you said.
It was. I was cracking up. It was bad.
That
But
was
it was
not
funny.
bad. It was real. You know how
you
long
didn't-
I wanted a talk
No,
show.
I do know how long. Now I do know how long you wanted it. You're absolutely right. But it was hard to look at you with that red and white outfit on doing that. It was the outfit that was throwing me off into tears. Like if you had on a long dress or something, suit. I said
It
she
didn't
up in
throw
there in this little
nobody else.
lollipop outfit.
It didn't
Huh?
throw anyone else off. How come it threw you off? Nobody else got thrown off.
First of all, they not gonna tell you the truth. First of all, okay, honey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna have to watch your Sherri show every day just so I can be honest with you. Cause see, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Sherri, you was cute. Oh, we loved you looking like a pumpkin." And be like, "Nope, don't wear that ever again." This is gonna be so exciting. Now, there are people asking for jobs. Everyone is asking for a job. It's interesting.
I've
People
had
that talked about you like a dog.
21 requests.
Huh?
I've had about 21 requests for people who want jobs. I've had a lot of the comics call me. They want to write. And I have to say no to everybody.
Because she's already hired Kym Whitley as her assistant writer.
No, I don't have the power to do that. A lot of times people don't.
Wait, first of all, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Chris. I'm not gonna be Sherri's assistant, nothing.
Assistant to the assistant writer.
Assistant. A writer, assistant writer. I Kym Whitley behind the scenes trying to write something. Sherri be my boss.
Hello.
Sherri be my boss.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me. Edie said, my
Sherri-
assistant said, why do you make being an assistant sound like such a bad thing? My assistant is asking.
No. I said, you know why it's such a bad thing? Because you the boss. Edie done told me 3-4 times she tried to quit. Is she right there? Is Edie right there?
Yes,
sorry,
Edie.
Edie. I didn't mean to break.
Why do you think I said that about I was laughing about Edie and Siobhan because it's like if I text them for something for you, I know for a fact you guys aren't giving them anything. So it's like yelling into space. They work
try.
so hard. They work so hard. I know they do.
They do try.
Because
Edie
just like
comes
Sherri,
up to
I
me
want
all
my
the
own
time.
show, too.
No, this is what Edie comes up to me all the time. She's like, we all gonna sit down and talk about a schedule every week that you and Kym can do this podcast. And I just go upstairs and take a nap.
And we should.
Just-
Edie
we
is
can't
damn
work.
good. I don't know how she worked for you. Praise her. Bless her. I call Edie sometimes and be like, Edie, I don't know how you do it. I said, but I'm about to choke her. Because you don't
that's
listen.
funny. That's funny because your assistant Siobhan calls me all the time and go, I don't know how you friends with her. I'm about to choke her.
I can hear you, Edie. Because we friends. That's why we're friends. But I'm not. Can you see me writing for something for Sherri? Okay. Hey, Sherri, look here. Here go the hot topics. And here goes some jokes.
Here, let's have a pitch meeting.
First time Sherri's like, that's garbage. I'm going to pick up a face and I'm going to hit her in. I'll be like, you know how long I stayed up all night writing these jokes? And people do that, don't they, Sherri? You'll sit up all night. People will write these jokes for these talk show people. And they'll be like, garbage.
They do.
Real quick.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, Sherri.
I was going to ask if you wanted to come on, but you're going to be hosting Wendy at some point. March 7th, you're going to be hosting Wendy.
I need
So
some light. Yeah, I need a ring light. I will be on hosting, and Mark Williams just texted me. I couldn't answer him. He wanted to know if he could post it. So I guess it's out. I don't know. March 7th is
yeah,
coming up.
March 7th. I talked to him. It's March 7th
Finesse
that you'll
posted
be
about it.
hosting Wendy.
You know,
And
this is going
that's,
to be my first time with an audience, right? You know that.
it's going to be hype. They're good. Just don't be so big.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they told me. I'm just telling you what they told me.
Because the audience makes
When I
you...
say what they told me, they didn't tell me, tell Kym not to be so big. I don't want people to think I'm telling you.
No, but I'm listening to
They
what you're
have to
saying.
get on me a lot because we're comics and we tend to be
Yep.
big for the audience. That's what we do. So they get
Yeah.
on me about not being big, like, bring it down some. So I'm just giving to you what
No,
they've
that's
given
a
to
good note.
so because big for the audience is not bad, but when you're big for the audience, not bad, but the camera's right there, so it's like that. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be.
Question. This is very important. When the audience is there, is the teleprompter further away?
No, the teleprompter's right here.
It's still right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
They don't move that.
No, they don't move that. So it's right there. So it's kind of like you can't pay as much attention to the live audience, which is hard for us, again, as comics, because we like to play to the audience. But for like this week, my whole practice was looking into the camera and every once in a while glancing up at the audience or at Norman, but really connecting with the camera right here, which has made it easier for me because I do Dish Nation and I have this podcast. And
So you're
so
saying the podcast and Dish Nation has made it easier for you?
it's made me better at being able to do that kind of thing. I think I have that
Yeah.
advantage over other people because with Dish Nation, when we're talking, I don't know how it is at EPOP Daily and Dish Nation, because the studio in Atlanta, we don't see them on camera. So I have to be looking into a lens the entire time as if the lens is a person. So I'm just always looking into a lens doing my jokes. So that gives me an advantage. And then with our podcast, even though we're next to each other, I got to look up at the camera lens as opposed to looking at your face. I'm looking at camera lens. So I'm more used to it.
Okay. No, that's good.
But I'm glad that you're hosting it. I'm looking for a place to live because I have to start this show in September. So I got to move back to New York, which I'm a little sad about leaving you.
But you still see each other each week.
You're in LA. You're in Atlanta. So you doing something with Tyler Perry?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Mari's down here. I'm down here. I'll be back on a Saturday. So I grabbed some clothes and ran on down real quick. I'm looking at some property down here. I'm thinking about I had a house down here before.
You moving to Atlanta?
Well, I was thinking about buying. I had a house with me and Wendell had a house down here, and I was thinking about buying another house down here.
And renting it?
Just to have. Huh?
Renting
right,
it?
I could, but I don't like it when I rent it, and then when I come down, I don't have no place to stay.
So you're gonna rent it and leave it empty?
Probably leave it. No, I would buy a house.
Yeah, but that would be great.
Properties are good down here. Then I might rent it out. I don't know, child. But I'm definitely, I like a place to get away. First, I was like, oh, maybe I should go to South Carolina or North Carolina. But life is short. And I think we should all do what we want to do. We should do the people we want to do. We should live the life. We should travel. I think a lot of people, we get stuck and we always think we have more time. We don't have more time. What I realize, and we don't do it, if you live every day as if it's your last, you would do a lot more. You would say, I love you a lot more. You would. Okay, let's say 3 days. Okay, go ahead.
If you lived every day as your last, you wouldn't take the time to chill and rest. You'd be moving and grooving because you know it's your last day. Sometimes
We
you
don't
need to
take
just recharge and sit still.
We have a breaking text message from Siobhan to Kym.
how to turn this thing off.
What time?
Window called that time. I got to see how you turn this thing off.
Your
How you
friend,
turn
your
this?
friend's asking what time you'll be calling him back.
Who, Window?
Nope.
Oh, my friend. Oh, my manager. What time are we ending, Chris? Are you gonna let this go to be on the Forever Live?
Hopefully you take some questions from the audience.
Baby, I saw
Over to your right,
that
to your right,
cover.
Sherri, to your right.
Bring it over, bring it over, bring it over.
There you go.
Look at
There it is.
that. Look at that. Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh no, I gotta get it just to see. Is it online or can we buy one?
Essence is you can buy it. Niecy is on the cover of Essence magazine with her husband, Jessica.
Is that politically correct to say husband?
I didn't make up the word.
I'm just making sure because you know they come for you, and now you got your own show. I'm just making sure don't nobody troll you. That's what I could be. I don't have to be your assistant writer. I'm going to be your security.
Yeah, I'm getting in trouble for stuff you say.
True. That is true.
Look at Niecy.
That is gorgeous.
That beautiful color. So that's her and Jessica.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
They're on the cover of Essence magazine. They're the first couple, lesbian
Why
couple.
do people take these? Why does everyone take the non-smiling pictures? What is that these days? Like you in your black dress. Do we have that, Chris? Yeah, look at that. There's one right there. Look at me. I'm smiling. Sherri thinks she's a supermodel. I don't know what that is, or in a creepy movie. Then she had on her black sparkly dress. It's on her Instagram, Chris. You can see it. She has on this black dress that shows or goes all the way up her leg, and she has on these black boots, y'all. And she has, in every picture you swipe through on her Instagram, she has no face, like no smile. She's just, I'm a supermodel. I'm a killer. I am not going to smile because then people think I'm funny. I want to be taken seriously. Is that why everybody's doing that now? I see you thinking, gonna say something smart.
I think some people take it because yes, they want to be looked at in a different light. Because always if you're the funny person, you want to be looked at in a serious light. Or if you're always serious, what do they tell you to do? If you're always serious, they tell you to smile. So you do something different. For me, if I get wearing lipstick because like if you wear all red lipstick, Kym, and you start smiling, like right in here is not red anymore. And so it just looks crazy. So when I wear red, everything is red. But when I start smiling, you can see that where the parts where it's not red, and I don't like it. So it's not I think I'm a supermodel, it's just that my red is staying together. Or if I have a dark lipstick on, when I start smiling, when you wear that real dark plum burgundy lipstick and you smile, then they can see right in that lip. And it's
that's true. But you did look like a superhero. That's what you look like.
Wasn't trying to look like a superhero. But that's what I tend to look like.
Look at me. Wait, this was so crazy, Chris. I was like, let me find my phone. Where is my phone?
Yeah, there's the picture.
Yeah, you're on it.
I'm on it.
I love it.
There it is. Look at y'all. Look at this. Look at Sherri. Every picture in this outfit, she is looking at. Some of them, she's cross-eyed, but most of them, she is looking at the camera.
It's because I got that lazy eye. I got a lazy eye.
Why is your hand on your thigh? Like, why did you put it on your waistline or something? Why is your hand on your thigh? Why did you look like I'm going to be the next James Bond girl? Just trying to understand.
Because when I put my hands on my hips, Miss Lady, that's when I look like I'm going to conquer the world. It looks dumb. So I put my hands down.
I'm glad you're able to wear a bun and your hair back. A lot of women can't wear their hairstyle because their hairline is gone. Like me, there's no way I could pull my hair back right now. I got a chunk. I'm not gonna say daily pop, but me wearing them twists, then I took out a chunk of my hair right there, pulling it tight. So I got to put a bang there and try to grow my hair back,
You gotta be.
or just paint it.
Are you using edge drops? Because my edges have grown back, like underneath this wig.
From what? Something that you didn't share with me? What's it called?
No,
Oh,
I'm
from
always.
Robbie?
You just don't do it. See, my edges have grown back. You remember, my edges was gone.
Yeah,
They
your edges were
all.
gone too. So what did you use? I'm sure the people want to know. It's a lot of edge gone women out there. What did you
I
use for
use
the edges?
Jessica's drops, the miracle drops.
Okay.
Brad's wife Jessica, I use her miracle drops. I also would brush my hair a lot with that brush with the little bristles, the wet dry brush. I brushed it a lot, and then
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
and then who's the wig girl? Ayana
My
Winfield.
girlfriend has drops. Robbie has drops. Fordham, my girl,
Just use drops. Can I just give a
here in
shout out to the
Atlanta.
girl that made this wig? Her name is Ayana Winfield at Ayana Winfield, IYANAWINFIELD. Ayana Winfield made
What
this like very realistic hair.
what wig? What
Um,
wig?
this one.
Oh, nice.
Um, I forgot what we was talking about. Hair drops. Oh, the hair drops. The miracle drops.
Thank you, Edie.
Right here. I got the wet dry brush, and I'm always brushing because that distributes the
Yeah,
oils
because you can stimulate the follicles.
in your
I got a
scalp.
brush too.
That wet dry
Wait,
brush
look
is
at this
really
one.
great. Then
See, I don't even do that. I got an old school brush. I found it somewhere. But look at this. You get you an old school brush right there. Look at that. Got a little
look,
something
is
in it.
that
I don't
all
know what
your
that
hair
is.
in the brush, Kym?
I don't
Is
know
that
whose
all you?
hair this is, but I've had it for years. You get one of these and brush. That's what you're talking about, right? One of these and
No,
hit them edges every night. No?
She
no,
said
I'm
she
talking
doesn't know
about a
whose
wet.
hair it is.
I'm talking about a wet
You don't
dry
think
brush.
this ain't the brush? You don't think this is a good
No, that's an
brush?
old brush from the 70s.
It is, but it's got a good bristle to it. Look at it,
But
got that little thing where you put your thumb. See that? Put your little thumb on there.
it's
That's a good
somebody's
brush.
hair is falling out on the brush.
But my mama used to brush my hair with this.
Oh, I know. Do you when you go to a hotel, do you take the toiletries? What's this? Why they gotta take the cups out? I want to show you
Wait, what
something.
happened? What happened, Chris?
Oh my gosh, what is that?
What
I
was
want to
that,
show you.
Chris?
Look, Kym.
Wait a minute. Why why are you taking all the toiletries?
What's
I always
happening?
look at that.
You always take, and then what they do? Sit in your house?
Huh?
Why do you take the toiletries? I hope the hotel manager sees that right now. I hope
Because
they're
I want
on live
to
right now.
make gift bags for the homeless people.
Okay, I was gonna say,
And then
yep, that's what we used to do.
make the gift bags for homeless
Look,
people. You put a $5 bill in there. Are you brushing your double chin hairs?
yeah, brushing my beard.
Women, some of this was
What is
written.
that picture, Chris?
Why does he keep throwing it up? Just the stuff from my herbalist, my Chinese herbalist. Yeah, this one goes in like a bag. I went to this Chinese herbalist out
So
here.
let
She's on
everybody know
Instagram.
we take the stuff from the home. We take the hotel stuff and we give it to the homeless or shelters. When we travel, we could just take them and then we end up giving it to them. And
Yeah,
you put a
I
$5 bill in there.
thank you. And in like a little bag with a $5 bill. And so if they have
Now, what is this?
sanitary
The drops?
there's a Chinese herbalist on Instagram. Her name is Lily Choi. And she tells you how to get rid of so many things and get your kidneys in alignment and your spleen in alignment. So I went to her. I sent
Don't
her.
say your appendix. Don't say your appendix. Don't you say your appendix, because you ain't
No.
got one. And if you was
She gave
taking her stuff, there's gonna be a problem.
She gave me something for hot flashes.
Does it work?
I just started taking it, Kym. So how am I supposed to
But
know
then
if it
how you
works?
gonna promote something that you just start taking? Why don't you wait to the next podcast so you can have some? Chris, make sure we check back in with Sherri and her Chinese herbs, please, next week and ask her if they're working. Because it don't make no sense for us to sit here and advertise something and we don't know if it's working. Then they come after two funny mamas and say, I bought all that stuff and it didn't work. Okay, y'all, wait till next week. Don't y'all buy that stuff.
Okay.
All right. This
I went
is
to her house. She did acupuncture. She put all of the needles in my body, and
Oh,
everything hurt when she was putting the needles in. She was like, you got your yin is off in your body.
by
Your yin.
yin, or you don't know what you're doing. The needles ain't supposed to hurt.
That's what
How
I'm
long has she
saying.
been doing it? Did you check to see how long she been doing
Her grandfather
acupuncture?
did it. Her father did it. Her grandfather's father did it. It runs in her family for
Chris, look
hundreds of
who's
years.
rocking. Look who's rocking.
I know.
she's stealing your moves. Hey,
I still heard. You can tell I gained weight. You can,
Me too.
you can tell I gained weight. Look at the little fat face.
Mine too. Look.
Yeah, I gained a little bit.
may I represent the live chat?
Look, Kym.
Yes.
Kym.
Oh, that is horrible. That is a horrible face. Keep playing. They're gonna screen capture it and it's gonna be on TMZ. You know how TMZ. Sure, that's a horrible face. That is a horrible face. Did you used to make that as a kid? Please stop. Edie!
Don't yell at
It looks
Edie.
crazy, don't it? It looks so crazy. Like it looks like a monster. Like
It does look crazy, but I don't know how you do that. What made you do that? Like, when's the first time you were like, why are you still doing it? That's a problem. Can you stop, Chris?
Oh,
Tell her
no.
we're on live.
Oh,
Tell
no.
her, Chris, can you tell her we're on live?
I think this is the delirious episode. This is
You
just
know?
devolving into madness. Should we talk to the audience? Should we thank them some more? Should we take
Yes,
some
go ahead, Chris.
questions?
Talk to
Ask
the audience, 'cause
questions.
it's getting-
Okay, if you got questions
It's
for
getting dark
Sherri,
out here.
Sherri and Kym, let's make sure to get them in now. A recurring theme through the chat and then on comments and in my direct messages on Instagram is when Sherri quitting the show. Why is Two Funny Mamas ending? Because Sherri got the daytime TV show.
Thanks.
Guess what? Guess what? Sherri, you have the floor. Give them the answer.
oh, you want to know when I'm quitting the show?
She's not
Yeah,
quitting
probably
the show.
3 weeks.
What?
Probably about 3 weeks.
Okay.
First of all,
Is
y'all
this
know
real?
She's not quitting because you know
She's
she
so
got to go
rude.
through me.
Look at her. I was like,
the
okay.
way she begged me to do this podcast. Oh, let her quit. See what happens.
I've talked to
it
I have a good authority that Sherri's very excited to keep pushing forward, growing the podcast, shining light on businesses, shining light on other comics.
Who's that
We're
good
excited.
authority? You, Chris?
Sheila. Yeah, I am the authority as co-owner of Midcoast Media and an NAACP Image Award winning company. My authority says no. Sherri, can we get a straight answer for
Did
the
Chris
fans?
say an NAACP Image Award?
Winning company. Yeah, that's right.
That's right, Chris.
Thank you.
That is something to put down, Chris. You were endorsed by the NAACP Image Awards.
Yeah,
Image
play around
Award
with that. That would end well.
But I'm glad-
Aquafina
I'm
style.
glad Chris,
Okay. Guy Tori came on the show today.
Okay, so Sherri, did you want to say
Yeah, I
anything
saw
to the
it
people in the
advertised.
chat?
How was
They
it?
keep asking.
It was for his documentary, Fat Tuesday.
I'm in the documentary.
That photo is from the documentary, the old
Oh,
school
was that
one of
where's
Kym.
that photo from?
That was a shot of Kym and
We,
Fat Tuesdays.
But I wanted to just publicize it more for people to really watch this documentary about Black comedy and how it just shaped the whole country, you know? And he did talk about he always wanted to put one female up and men putting stuff in your drinks. It was good.
Oh, it was good. Good. I can't wait to watch it tonight. I'm
You're
watching.
not gonna watch it. You are not gonna watch it. Why are you lying?
Are you
I
kidding me?
watched
I
all
watched.
of
So
your
when I
shows.
come on there, what you say?
I watched all of your shows when you hosted on Wendy Williams.
You
I
do
watched,
watch all my shows. Did you watch Daily Pop this week? No, you didn't. So stop.
I don't watch Daily Pop.
Because we come on the same time.
Because you come on the same time. I get up.
Wait a minute. I'm so excited. The
What?
Brat got married. Wait, what is
Yes.
she doing? What is she doing? What are you doing, Sherri? Don't do it on the air. Whatever you do. Edie, it's time for her to go to bed. That is horrible looking. Stop. Were you looking
My
for your
eyeball.
contact?
Yeah, I feel like I had something in my eye. I gotta take
It,
this makeup off.
Chris,
I'm not good.
Chris, can you contact Edie to make sure Sherri ain't having a nervous breakdown? Please
Oh, this
contact
is
her.
this
This is
is
the
I know
second
I'm
thing
trying
she's done
to.
on.
there's 1,300 people tuned in, and this is magnificent.
Yay! Y'all, thank you for
Let
our
me take the
NAACP
lashes off.
Image
I think that's
Award.
what it is. The
Felicia
lashes.
Felicia says Fat
Go
Tuesday was
ahead,
excellent.
Chris. Ask a
I
question.
agree. No, I've just
Chris, go
we
ahead.
got a
Yes.
lot of great
You got
comments
to
about.
get in fast, Chris. We talked about this off the air. Go.
So, watch Fat Tuesday documentary. It is on Netflix. It's amazing, and I think people want to know with this talk show, the announcement that I made. Am I take because it's been a lot of leaks. That's what's so crazy. But people want to know, am I taking over the Wendy Williams show? And the answer is no. I'm not. There was a leak out that said I was going to become a permanent guest host. Michael Rappaport is a permanent guest host. Kym Whitley is a permanent guest host. Finesse Mitchell is a permanent guest host. And I am a permanent guest host,
Chris, I'm going to the bathroom.
meaning that what?
While you explain to him, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
No, that's
I've
no.
asked Chris 3, 4 things to do, and he ain't listening to me. And I can't text him. Finish explaining so I can go use the bathroom.
What would you like me to do, Kym? You have my attention.
What'd you say, Chris? Talk up now.
It's
Speak
up.
up for
I
that.
have talked. You don't hear me. You don't hear me the way you're set
I
up.
can't hear you.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize for
mic
you not
on.
being able to hear me.
I really can't hear you.
It's because you're far away from the speaker, and it could be turned up a little louder.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Okay. You need to use your. Do you need
have an
to use the
iPhone
I can
restroom?
hear Sherri fine.
Do you have an iPhone 13?
Did you need to use the restroom, Kym?
What you say? Okay, maybe I can't hear anything. I don't know what's happening. Chris, I was trying to get you to do some questions or something.
Yeah, I've read them a
from
few
the audience,
times, and
but
you all ready?
I really
Yeah.
can't hear y'all at all now.
I just wanted to finish this one thing. I just wanted to say,
Right, because okay, just let Sherri talk. Put her on the big screen. Can I walk out for a second? Thank you. Award-winning show. Let's get it together, people.
you're going to take a long time. That's why I really didn't want you to go to the bathroom.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right, Sherri, back to your statement. Go ahead.
Not taking over the show because I'm tired. Not taking over the show. I am a fill-in. I come in 1 week a month, as does Michael Rappaport, as does Kym and Finesse, as does Bevy Smith and Terrence J will be coming back. So, and then there's some new people that are joining. So there will be a different host every single week until Wendy's show ends in June. And then my show, Sherri, thank the Lord, will then debut in September. But it will be very, very different from what is Wendy. Wendy did 21 minutes of Hot Topics, and I can do that because that's within the framework of her show. How disrespectful would it be of me to come in and not do Hot Topics the way she does it when I agreed to do it? So that's why I come in and I do 21 minutes of Hot Topic. However, everybody makes something a little bit theirs. So my take on it is very, very different from Wendy's and how Wendy would do it. So I think that I'm rambling them because
no, you're not rambling. I'm curious what those differences are, and it doesn't have to be concrete to what it's going to be, but like, what's your dream scenario of a format?
A format of dream scenario is girlfriends getting together, laughing, joking, loving, having fun, learning something, and having fun.
No, that's beautiful. I think you're gonna do a great job. You mix in the comedy with the daytime talk, I guess, topics in there. It's gonna be great. Real quick, CG says that I'm crying over the top over here, sticking to heads, having a good time. Coco, Sherri, have you been drinking?
No,
She doesn't drink.
but I've been going through a lot of anxiety. You know, I was off sugar for almost 4 years
Yeah.
and going through a lot of anxiety, losing my dog, Ashley. When I fractured my toes, I started eating sugar again. So I got to get off sugar. So it's been messing with my blood sugar.
Sure.
So when I have, it makes me kind of off. So I got to get it together.
Yeah.
Because I gained weight. I have gained weight,
happens.
so I gotta lose it again by my birthday. I gotta lose it because I'm going on tour with Babyface and Kym at the end of March. So that's a little anxiety because I haven't been home. I've been in New York. So I got to get clothes together and get clothes made. And
yeah. And you're going to be traveling a lot. Those are shows every night. You're in St. Louis April 30th. Yeah.
You know, I've been in St. Louis April 30th. So if you want to find out when I'm on the Babyface Kym tour, you can go to Sherri Shepherd TV. It's not Sherri Shepherd.tv. I think it's Sherri Shepherd.tv.
Gotcha.
Sherri Shepherd.tv to find out what city I'm going to be in with Babyface, because there's 7 cities that I'm not doing. And then in the midst of that, it's a lot of anxiety because now that this news is permanent, like I did not say anything. You know, you're in negotiations. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if you do it. You don't know if it's going to be right, and we don't know Wendy was, what was going on. So
for sure. Yeah.
So now that it's permanent and is locked in, John Murray, who is a friend to Kym and I, is the executive producer of my show. We are now having to look for a place in New York, and I got to take my dog, and I'm scared to get my dog to Kym, my Lexi, because I don't think Kym is going to be. I think my dog's not going to make it if I give my dog to Kym. Honestly, so I was going through a lot of anxiety about that.
You're right.
Because Kym asked me to take Joshua. So
to New York?
So how am I going to take Joshua and leave my dog with her?
Now, here's a good question.
I did. I got to hang up, Chris, and come back in. Is that okay?
Oh,
I
of
can't
course.
hear.
Oh, golly.
Oh, Lord, the hot flashes. I can't hear. Look, what's wrong with these two going down? They don't want an award and we're going down. I can't hear.
Log out and log back in.
This should be a TV movie of the week.
Yeah.
Now,
okay. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, we're gonna mute her. Sherri, great question from I believe it was from number 4 ever up top. I got it pulled here. Sherri, how does Jeffrey feel about moving to New York? That's something we talked about before the show.
I don't have an answer for that yet because I don't know if Jeffrey is coming yet because I have to ask his dad. So that has to be talked about with his father.
That's a good answer. That's what you have to do in the co-parenting situation.
When you're a co-parent, you got to ask permission.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm praying that I will get a yes from his dad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm hoping so. We got other people commenting. Sherri needs a flash rag from CT.
You ain't never lied in your life. It's not even, I'm not at that point that I like 2 hits to the neck.
The drip diva.
I'm not at the point where I need a flash rag. I don't sweat. It's the internal fire in my body. Like it's like somebody turned up a fire, and I just have to sit through it for like 2 minutes until it dissipates, and then I'll be cold again. But it's literally like it's just like there's fire raging through.
Right.
So I'm not at the flash rag stage yet, but yeah. So it's just been a lot going on of having to move to New York. If Jeffrey can come, finding a school for him, all of that.
That's what happens. Yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of work too. And for people like you that it takes the things that make you great also can be a really tough thing to deal with when you're not using them to perform.
Yeah. And, it's not like I'm doing, and I'm not complaining at all. I'm so thankful because this is something I wanted. I think people who saw Kym and I do our Christmas live, when was the 4-hour live? Was that Christmas time?
That was not ours. That was you running your mouth. It was 4 hours.
I saw you on that episode, Kym.
You left and then you came back and we were still doing because
She mowed the yard, went to the grocery store,
It
came
was a
back. They
whole
were still
thing.
podcasting.
Dad was
I
leaking.
couldn't
She had to
believe
take
it.
Joshua for a COVID test. But I said on that thing, I said, my dream for the new year was I wanted my own talk show. I wasn't in negotiations with them then, with Detmar. And then they came a little while ago, and then they offered me my own. So it will be unlike, it's not, I think a lot of people are mistaken. They keep going, she's going to take over Wendy. She's going to be Wendy. It's not. I can't be Wendy because I'm Sherri.
Explain that.
Kym
Yep.
can't be Wendy. Like, we give homage to Wendy because Wendy, that format of sipping the tea, the gossip, did Wendy ever call herself like the queen of mean? Did she ever call herself that? No. Then I don't want to say that. Doing what Wendy does, that was what she did on her radio show, and she perfected it excellently. But
Yes.
Kym and I, we come in and we kind of turn it around and make it our own. For me, for Kym, we do it like, right, Kym, funny. We do it light, so
Light.
huh?
Yeah, we do it light. We don't go
We
in.
don't used to do it, but we do it within the confines of what is the Wendy show. So when you're talking
Well,
about,
we
even
do
if
it. Let me just break it down for people. We do it the way we would want people to talk about us. That's the thing, because we don't forget we are celebrities also. So to talk about other celebrities and being a celebrity, Wendy was not a celebrity when she started. She's a celebrity now.
she was in
So I
radio,
think right in radio, but she was not. So we have to be sensitive because we are in these people's circle. Lamar Odom came for me after the Wendy show. Not bad. He was like, all right, Kym. So when I was on Daily Pop, we had to talk about him again. And I said, Lamar, you know what? You was right. And you should go after Chloe. We got to clean it up because we'll be invited to a party and we're going to be sitting right there next to the Kardashians and we done said something crazy.
and
So I think
also,
that's what it is.
if I can piggyback off of you, Kym, a lot of the reason we also, which is why Leah Remini, who set in for Wendy, her and her friend Michelle, they didn't want to do hot topics because they were celebrities. And so a lot of times you don't want, me and Kym, Leah Remini even, we're at the age where we don't want any drama. I don't want to go to a club and we sitting there and somebody come and go, you said something about Megan Thee Stallion.
Leah has a whole religion.
I don't like what you said about Megan Thee Stallion. First of all, me and Kym at this age, we don't even remember what we said. They give us a topic and we talk about it. And so
That's true.
So, or somebody coming up to Kym going, now, would you even know who this person is? My name, Lil Asia, China Black, big baby dog, China Black, Lil Asia. I don't like how you talk about me when I was gonna do, when I was breaking up with the baby, big baby, little baby, Asia baby. And I don't like what you said about me when I bought him a cornfield for his birthday. It's the clap. And then I bought him a cornfield for his birthday. And then I got my booty done. And then you gonna talk about you didn't got my booty when I walk. And I go walk. And I don't like what you said.
Yep. We're gonna have to call Edie, Chris. We're going to call Edie.
Yeah, I think the button's stuck on Sherri.
Hey, we're at a dinner table. Somebody coming screaming at us.
No, can you imagine so Chris, look it up if you can.
Oh, sure.
The little boy on Euphoria. Okay, Euphoria is a show. I don't know how big the show is.
It's huge.
I'll be honest with you.
It's
I can care
big.
less. Obviously, it's huge.
Oh, damn, Kym.
But I don't. Because I have to say that I love that my girl's on it, Nika. But Euphoria's been around. Nobody was watching it. Now, of course, it's exploded. Okay, good for them. This is the problem. I'm on the red carpet. A little boy from Euphoria got this black hat on. I should have taken a picture of it. He got on a ski cap. He got to understand. He rolled it up on black people. We don't do skull cap ski with just the face cut out and the mouth covered, and it has some ears and look crazy.
Who are you talking about?
So
Which actor on Euphoria? Sorry.
He the lead. Some little boy that's the lead. Is he?
He's
white.
white.
Say his name.
Is he a child, or is he like a white dude with red hair, or like shaved
No,
head?
I don't know. He's 18, maybe. Looks like he was 20, maybe.
But he's a
Whatever.
normal sized human because there's literally a child that has a big role
No,
on that
that's
show.
not a
Okay,
child. It's not a
got
child.
it.
It's a grown person that's at a party who something happened. I don't know. He's on the red carpet. He got a brother, this guy with him. I don't know if it's his friend or his security. But the boy has a skull cap on with a little face on. He's running down the red carpet looking crazy. And he goes past me, and I was like, hey, excuse me. Then he turns around, goes back to another camera. But when he goes back, his boy and the little boy literally almost knocked my titties off my body because they're
Oh my
sticking out,
goodness.
but they're so close to me. They hit them, and that hurt. It hurt. So I said, hey, 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 hey. Yep, that looked like him where I can see his eyes. Yeah, that's him right there. That little boy right there. Whoever that is. What's his name?
It's
Take
like
him off.
Angus
Angus Cloud.
Angus Cloud. Yeah.
Yes. So that they
Angus
were
Cloud.
telling me who he was, and I literally went off. I was like, I don't care who he is. I said, if he gonna go past a woman and almost knock her, and I said the word titties, I was so mad, and I was like, Kym, calm down. There's cameras on you. I said he need to say excuse me. Well, he had. I said, and take that little silly cap off. And then I found out later he had that on because he had a black eye. He fell or something, and he didn't want the press to see his black eye. So he had this thing. I was yelling at him like a straight auntie. I was like, stop smoking weed. And everybody, and this what kills me about celebrity and the business that I can tell y'all out here. Everyone is yelling, Kym, don't you know who that is? Don't you know? I was like, I don't give a rat's ass who that is. I know that is somebody's son, and he should know better. If you run into a woman's chest, say, excuse me. So that's why we get in trouble because we give these celebrities passes. Don't you know who that is? And okay, I'm done with my rant. All
Okay, that
right.
didn't make no sense about why you won't say nothing. That don't make no sense. I understand he bumped into you and you went off, but that don't have nothing to do with talking about him in hot topics.
Wait, what? Huh? No, what? See, this is
What's
why.
wrong with you?
Chris, do
Hey
we have any
Kim.
questions from the audience, Chris?
Oh man, comments just flooding in. Everybody's really proud of you for the NAACP Image Awards, and you know what? They are proud of you, fans, because you made it happen. Riri, you want us to troll his IG, Kim? No, no,
No,
no. Don't need to do
no.
that.
That's why it's always a problem because people be trolling in the name of, and then another thing about doing hot topics, which Wendy did not mind when she would do hot topics and people would come at her because Wendy always was very proud of the fact. Remember, Kim Wendy always says, I don't be hanging out with celebrities. I don't do that
Right,
world.
right.
I'm not in that world. Well,
Yep,
and that's fine and good if you're not, but we are. You can
yeah,
ask us pretty much we have a story about a ton of celebrities because we're in this world. And also, we want to work. We are single mothers. We have to feed
yep.
our children. So if
Won't be
you're going
working on you
around
for
and
you.
you
Uh-huh.
you want to spill the tea on somebody, and that here's the thing about in this business, it's a very small business, and the same people you see as you going up, when you going down, you're gonna see them same people. It's a small world, and I will never forget. Whoopi Goldberg told me this advice. She said when I was on The View, there was a story I wanted to do about a very famous rapper, and something happened, child support, blah 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 blah, and something happened, and I knew it was the rapper's fault. And I said, "Oh, I want to talk about this on up when we get up to the table." And boom, boom, boom. And Whoopi goes, "We're not gonna talk about that." And I was like, "No, because I know he did it, that rapper, and we gonna bring justice to the world." And Whoopi said, we're not going to do it. So when Whoopi said we're not going to do it, then everybody kind of fall in line. And I was really upset. And I went to Whoopi's room and I said, why did you shoot down the things that I want to do? And let me tell you what Whoopi said. Whoopi said, Sherri, if you go to a club and this rapper sees you and he comes up and he decides to hit you in your face, because that happened to Dee Barnes, remember? She wasn't on Yo MTV Raps. Remember Dee Barnes? And she got beat up by a rapper really bad, career over. Kym, Dee
What?
Barnes, you remember Ricky Harris's wife. She
Yes.
she lost some of her hearing. She has eyesight trouble because she was beat up by a rapper. Okay, in a club for something that Her job told her to do.
Yeah.
Nothing that she decided to do. Her job told her to do it. And the backlash was she got beat up at a club. And so what Whoopi said to me was she said, if this rapper comes and sees you, he don't like what he says, Sherri, and he decides to pop you in your face, nobody's going to do anything. She said, now if Elizabeth Hasselbeck goes to the club and he sees her and he pops Elizabeth in her face, oh, it's going to be all kind of police involved. Which is to say, black on black crime, they ain't really checking it for. And black women, the abuse is higher for black women and no accountability for it.
Right.
And she said to me, this industry, people in the industry have a long memory. And you're going to go beyond the view, Sherri. You're going to have a career beyond the view. And you want to work. You don't want, she named a very big actor, mad at you because you're talking about his religion. And then you're up for a part. Yes. Playing his secretary, playing his friend, and he remembers, oh, Sherri was talking about me. And then you don't get the part. Or somebody that went to an agent and said, don't ever hire Sherri. Now you can't figure why you blackballed. You're a single mother to take care of your child. Always remember that. So I think when people get upset, Kym, because I don't know if you've gotten a backlash. I've been getting it in my comments from people who are not necessarily my fans. They see me on Wendy. They go, we don't like you because you don't spill the tea like Wendy. You don't talk like Wendy. And I go, because I'm not Wendy. I'm not Wendy. That's not how I started. Wendy started doing that from her radio show. And y'all know Wendy would get in trouble. At one point, Wendy even had to leave town. I think she got fired from her radio show, remember? Because she talked about Diddy.
And she had to run off to Philadelphia.
She talked about Diddy. And she got fired and had to go to Philadelphia. Then she came back. And all through the years, Wendy has been embroiled in, I think it was the incident with Tabitha Brown, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Tabitha Brown, when she said, here's the thing. Tabitha is the black all-American girl. Everybody loved Tabitha. Come on, sugar. Everybody loved Tabitha Brown. And I think Wendy said the marriage, because she retired her husband. She told her husband he could retire from being in the police department and they could live their life, their best life, because she's made all this money. They've been married for 20 years. So, yes. And I think Wendy said, you know what happens when that happens, it's not going to last. And when I tell you the backlash that came against Wendy, and then Tabitha, you remember Tabitha was like, Wendy, baby, I just love you. And I think you just need love.
God bless you.
God bless you, Wendy. You just need somebody to love you. Which she was reading her in that Southern kind of way. But it was like all over. Let me tell you something. Kym and I are too old for that kind of mess. Like, to be doing hot top. Because at the end of the day, when you are a mother or a father, and when you are a single mother like Kym and I are, it's all about, we got to provide for Joshua. We got to provide for Jeffrey. So we can't be coming home being suspended from work, getting into altercations. I can't fight like I used to when I was in my 20s. Can you imagine somebody coming up? So
some deers are coming out now. It's time.
All right,
some deers, real quick. Lena Waite says, Kym, I'm going to talk to you when we get back, when she gets back. Kym, we're going to catch up when I'm back, says Lena in the chat.
Lena is, Lena always be watching us. And Lena going to say something like, Kym, why you out in the dark? Why you sit there? She going to get in my butt. Did I say something? Oh, I said something about, Euphoria. Anything.
Lena, if you're watching, thank you for the flowers that you were going to send me. They told me that you were trying to send me flowers. But I don't think an address got to come to you. If you still want to send those flowers, Kym is going to be hosting the weekend of March 7th, and she will gladly accept them. So
I think you did. She did send you some flowers. I got some flowers from Lena for
our nomination.
Our nomination.
No, I'm talking about new flowers.
Huh? Yes.
I'm talking about new.
Lena Waite. I'm Lena Waite's auntie, but she is my mother. It's a little strange.
That's a great dynamic.
That's really strange. That is so strange. It's a little weird and creepy.
I think it's great.
Lena Waite,
It is
Is
great. It's great. I love her.
Lena Waithe has transferred into your fairy godmother.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Lena Waithe, my fairy godmother. I love that.
Your
Couple
fairy godmother.
I can't wait until I see the text. She's going to say, Kym, yeah, I done did something. Damn. She said, I got to talk to you when I get back. Y'all know I'm over here nervous now. Look, Sherri.
I know you rocking back and forth.
Do you remember how
like
you opened the show?
Old woman time.
What were you doing when we came on at the beginning?
Eating chicken.
Eating chicken.
You look so pretty, Sherri.
Okay. All right. Let's get to a couple questions. I know you don't have a ton of
on the Wendy show.
I know you don't have a ton of time left. Quick question.
Okay.
People are asking, Kym, when you co-host on the Wendy show, is it just you or is it you and Finesse? And then I got a couple more questions.
It should be just Kym.
It's going to be me and Finesse, March 7th.
No, I think Finesse should do it by himself too. Can I tell you something? I got to call Finesse. I got to talk to him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Agent Sherri.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that both of y'all should do it by yourself. I think Kym should do it by herself. Kym don't want to work that hard. It's a lot of work.
I can do it. I like to work.
No, that's not a question. You can do it, but you won't do it. You don't want to.
Listen,
you can do it.
Listen, they put us together. It'd be weird if we by ourselves. But I want to just say my phone got 10% left. So let's get it. Whatever we're going to get out, get out.
What other question?
So pretty.
You look pretty
too. We you talk about Brad got married.
Brad got married to Judy DePart, whose miracle drops I use, by the way. That's what my edges
Yes, but I was so excited. Did you see the spread in People?
Not yet. I only saw a couple pictures. I'm going to go get the People magazine.
You should have been at that wedding. Normally you would have been there.
I was invited, Kym. I was on the Wendy Williams show.
I know you're doing the Wendy, but I'm letting people know.
I made my announcement.
This is time you go to bed.
What didn't I do? What did I do wrong?
No, I was saying because they had a picture of all the people from Dish. And I was like, oh, Sherri, it's not there because she's doing Wendy.
Yeah, I had to make my announcement on that day, so I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I felt really bad. That's what, but I was saying Lisa Ray. You know, Lisa Ray didn't wear white.
What?
That's what I said.
Girl, she wore that maroon because the brides have to wear
plum.
White.
And so when I asked her, when I said, what did you guys get her for a gift? She said that was my gift, that she didn't wear white. Because y'all don't know, Lisa Ray don't never not wear white.
No.
Never not. Never nunca ni nadia. No. So she wore plum. I said, oh my gosh.
Because she was a bridesmaid.
She was a bridesmaid. Yeah. So I wanted to go. And I asked everybody, I said, what should I get? Excuse me. I'm sorry. What do you get? Two people who have everything. Like, Brad got 6 engagement rings. What do you get that person as a wedding gift?
What?
She got 6 engagement rings. She's got 6. They're over like 24 or 30 carats.
What?
So what do you get them as a gift?
You get somebody who has everything. I can't tell you what it is.
Is it sexual?
No, it's a secret. That's what it is.
Why are you rocking back like the old griot from the village?
Because it's dark out here and I feel like there's a coyote behind me or a deer or something.
Why are you in Atlanta?
Do you see the darkness of the woods? That's the woods behind me.
Why are you there?
I'm looking. Oh, there you can see the woods over there too. I'm looking at property.
Got it. How about a couple questions before your phone dies, and then we'll let you ladies have the evening off. Lots of people saying, I can't believe Two Funny Mamas is ending. We've said this several times. It's not. It's not
ending because Sherri's got another job.
No, if anything, it's going to make us more organized, and I'm not even kidding when I say that. And Lena says you better not be ending Two Funny Mamas. Makila's laughing. Let's see. Oh, people are asking, are you leaving Dish Nation? Is that ending for you?
Oh.
Dish Nation, my contract ends in August, and they're talking. We're trying to see how we can continue Dish Nation.
That's a lot.
It just has to be, again, I want to be in a relationship. I'm a mother. So at this point, like I got to still have a life. So, doing a talk show is a lot, and by yourself, there's nobody helping me.
There's the light. There's the light. I got to hold the phone.
Raquel
So
Raquel's
I'm working on some stuff. Yeah.
Raquel's asking when Kym's new eyeglass line is coming out, and she's asked 740 times. So please
You look
answer.
pretty.
Oh,
You look
oh,
pretty.
thank you. I found the light, didn't I?
Yeah.
You look pretty too.
So eyeglasses.
You are tired, but you still look pretty.
I wish I could go. I'm so tired, girl. I didn't even do stand up, but I saw some cuties in Harlem.
You saw some cuties in Harlem? I'm on my way. Where were they? On the corner of what?
All right. If you guys want Two Funny Mamas merch, you can go to buyjack.com/2funnymamas. That's still available. Make it happen. I think we're going to do a merch refresh. Is that right, Sherri? Going to get some new t-shirts up there? Kym's face, your face? No?
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to promote. I'm promoting in Sex Lives of College Girls, and I'm also I'm on a show on Nickelodeon. Dang it, what's the name of the show? It's a cartoon. Wow.
You're on a cartoon coming up?
That was that one where I told everybody I had to sing, and I was doing all of the.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, and I sing. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what it's called.
Help
remember. I can't even pub it. I don't remember what it's called.
We can pub it on the next podcast.
Yeah, I know, but the episode is coming out this weekend.
Here, you guys chit chat. I'll look for it.
My name is Queen Fastine, and it's shoot. You know what? It's not a big deal. It's for kids, so it's not that big of a deal. Sex Lives of College Girls is out on HBO Max. Oh, you guys, I gotta. This is what I want to promote. I have a movie called Gene of the Joneses, which is out. It's either on Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's called Gene of the Joneses.
You did that a while ago.
I know, but they're running it now, which is very cool. It's with Gloria Rubin, and I can't remember the other girl who played.
That's a Stella McGee movie. Stella McGee,
that was her very first movie. And then if you go to YouTube, I have a season of my sitcom called Sherri, and it's on YouTube. So if you look up Sherri Shepherd sitcom, my sitcom Sherri comes on, and it's really, I got 12 episodes. It was on Lifetime, and it's really funny. I played a clip of the one you were on. You played what's that girl's name? I forget. I was tired.
Your nemesis.
You were my nemesis. Kym played my nemesis. We would always go up for the same acting roles. And
James Avery was on there.
James Avery. So nice. Malcolm Jamal Warner played my husband.
Yes.
Tammy Townsend played my best friend. Michael Bolton played my boyfriend.
That's right.
It was so funny. And Tracy Actor something your name was, but it was so funny, the show. And I was binge watching all of the episodes of Sherri, my sitcom, and I literally was laughing out loud
because it was fun. It was funny.
It was a very funny sitcom. You were funny, Kym, and I was a lot of physical comedy. So watch that.
Yeah, it was physical. It made it really funny.
Yeah, it was very physical comedy. So watch that in your spare time. It's on YouTube. And I think that's it. Kym, you're on Made for Love on HBO Max.
Yeah, first season on 20s. You can go on demand and watch 20s. Lena Waithe's project, of course, but it's very good on BET. But you can go on demand and watch that. HBO Max, Made for Love. And
Tracy Fabricant was the character.
Tracy Fabricant, that was your name on my show, on the Sherri show.
Thank you, VW Adibes.
Tracy Fabricant.
Thank you. See, that's our fans. What is the Nickelodeon show? Did you find it, Chris?
No, I haven't.
And it's okay.
We'll promote it the next podcast.
It's about cars. Well, we don't need to promote next week because I ain't on it.
Well, they can always go back. They can go back and watch it. Kym and Sherri need a sitcom from S8. Hey, looks like we lost Sherri, maybe?
Well, you know what? Then
I've been trying.
That's her fault.
That's a good time.
I want to say once again, thank you everyone for supporting us for the NAACP Image Award nomination. We won. We will forever be a Image Award winning podcast for lifestyle. We help so many people. Not. we help with laughter. I think why we won is we help so many people through this pandemic
Right.
with laughter. So thank you
I
so
agree.
much for all your support, everyone. And thank you, Chris. If we never get a chance to really say thank you, we fool around a lot with you, but you have really helped us with this podcast and been the voice of control and guidance. So thank you so much. We
Oh, you're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
That's very kind of you. Love doing it, and it's been great making things happen. I'm looking forward to a bunch more. All kidding aside, seriously, this thing's going to keep growing. So,
Good. Make sure everyone tell people to subscribe. That's what we need. We need you to hit that subscribe button, so you can know new episode. We never miss an episode. They drop every Thursday. This one we did live is special, but it will be out tomorrow also. Right, Chris?
it's well, I mean, it's out forever now. It's on the YouTube channel.
But they
It's
like
out.
the normal people. It'll be one of the episodes, right?
Yeah, we'll call it an episode, and it's up on YouTube, and the audio will be up tomorrow as well. After I get that over to the team for audio. So yeah, Kym, great job. Congratulations to you and Sherri. Big deal. Big week for everybody, and you'll be back
Thank
next week with another episode.
We sure will. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.